Hello students, I welcome you all to this video. In this video, we'll be looking at questions with regards to three parts: managerial, reading comprehension, and English. Let us directly jump to the questions now. Recently, a movie magazine, Rashi Star World Today, RST, conducted a poll with a difference. They collected the most hated actor and actress among 400 people and tabulated in the following. Some angry fans attacked the office computer and data was lost. This was what could be recovered, and the office boy Ganesh remembered the statistics that follow. Complete the table and answer the questions that follow. So they have given you table. This is what they could recover from the computer. And then there are a few stats given below, which was remembered by office boy Ganesh. So taking that into account, we will have to fill in the data, whichever is missing here, and then we have to solve the problem. Data interpretation question, very simple it will be. Let us first look at the statistics that are given. What is remembered by office boy Ganesh? 1/5 of all those who hate Chandrachud most, those who hate Chandrachud most, also hate Mahima most. So total number of people who hate Chandrachud is 60. 1/5 of 60 is 12. They hate Mahima also. So 12 will come here, right? I hope this is understood by you. Next, 1/4 of all those who were surveyed hated Bijlani the most. How many of them were surveyed? 400 people. 1/4 of these people hated Bijlani the most. So here in this category, we will have to put 100. Yes. Next, the same number of people hated Chandrachud and Shakti the most. So Chandrachud is hated by 60 people. Shakti is also hated by 60 people. Next, twice the number of people hate Salman and Isha the most compared to those who hated Mahima and Zayed the most. So Mahima and Zayed, they are hated by 30 people out of 400 people. Double of this number is they hate Salman and Isha, right? The double of 30 is 60. So 60 people hate Salman and Isha. I hope this is very clear. So we have taken all the things into account. Now we just have to fill in the data. See, we know the total 100. Let us see whether it matches with this number, right? When you add horizontally, the total will come here. When you add vertically, the total will come here. All the totals when you take together should match 400. So 25 plus 15, 40 plus 20, 60. The total till here is 60, but the total should be 100. So 100 minus 60, 40. So the people who hate Zayed and Bijlani together is 40. 130 is the total. Let us see if we have 130 here. 60 plus 20, 80 plus 25, 105. 130 should be the total. We have only data up to 105. So those people who hate Chandrachud and Isha is 25. That is 130 minus 105. So now let us cross check. 60 plus 25, 85, plus 20, 105, plus 25, 130. Correct? Next, 45 plus 12, 57, 57 plus 20, 77, plus 30, 107. So you get the number there, 107. Next, only 63 is given and 25 is there. Can you fill all this data just by taking a look at this? No. That is why you have to now go vertically. You have to fill in the data here, and then you have to find out if you can match everything at the end. So 160 is the total. 25 plus 60, 85, plus 45. 85 plus 45, you can do this in a different way. 85 plus 15 is 100. How much is remaining? 30 is remaining, right? So this total of these three numbers is 130. The actual total is 160. So this should be 30, correct? Yes. 15 plus 25, 40, plus 12, 52. The total should be 60. You have only 52 till here. So it is 8, correct? 20 plus 20 plus 20, 60 as it is. So you need not write anything here. If you want, you can put a 0 there. So nobody hates Manisha and Shakti together. Okay. 40 plus 25, 65, plus 30, 95, plus 25, 120. That is 95 plus 5, 100, plus 20, 120. Next, obviously, 100 plus 130, 230, plus, see here, 100 plus 30, 230, 230 plus 107, 337, plus 63, 400. The total on the vertical side, 400. The total on the horizontal side, 400. Okay, now let us go ahead and solve the problem. How many people hated Chandrachud and Manisha the most? So, people who hated Chandrachud and Manisha the most, that is number 8, correct? 8 people hated Manisha and Chandrachud the most. So, that should be the answer. Next question. Out of 400, what is the probability of finding a person who hated Shakti and Manisha the most? See here. Shakti and Manisha the most. 0 people hated them, right? So the probability will be obviously 0 divided by 400. 0 itself. The answer is 0 here. Option C. The next question. Who are the most hated actor and actress respectively? Do not use the knowledge outside the information provided in the table. Among the people given in the table itself, we have to answer this. So see here, if you look at this data, 60 is the highest, correct? Salman and Isha are hated the most in amongst everyone. See whether Salman and Isha option is there. You have that option here. So highest number of people who hate the group, right? Actor and actress respectively together is Salman and Isha. If 50 new people were interviewed, this is important. If 50 new people were interviewed and all 50 of them had Isha as the most hated actress, then what percent of total hated Isha the most? Now, one thing you have to take into account, earlier, the number of people who were surveyed was 400. Now they are adding 50 more, correct? So the new total will be 450. Okay. Earlier, how many people hated Isha? See there, Isha was hated by 130 people. Okay. 130 people hated Isha. Now, among 50, all 50 hate Isha. So 130 plus 50, correct? So 130 plus 50 is 180. So if you take this, 180 divided by 450 into 100. Simple, students. 9 20s are 9 50s are, correct? 51s are 52s are. So 20 into 2, 40%. So the percentage of total people who hate Isha the most will be 40%. What percent of total hated Chandrachud the most? Now, what we have to take? How many people hated Chandrachud? 60. What was the surveyed number? 400. So just divide 60 by 400. 60 divided by 400 into 100, correct? So 20 3s are 20, 20s are, right? 21s are 25s are. So 5 into 3, 15%. So percentage of people who hated Chandrachud the most was 15%. Now let us go to the next topic, that is reading comprehension. Now here your most attention is required. You have to read every single line clearly so that you can directly answer the questions. These type of questions will be directly related to the paragraph that is given in front of you. So if you read this carefully with full concentration once, you'll be able to score all the questions correctly here, right? That's why you have to read the paragraph clearly in the first instance itself. Sunita was extremely happy when she got a nice little house in an area near her place of work. But her happiness was short lived. Her maid servant began to bring home rumors of thefts and other sordid happenings in the area. Since Sunita was alone in that house and a stranger to that place, she decided to call her younger brother home to stay with her for a few days. But he was too tied down with his office work to be able to spare a few days of leave. So Sunita became very nervous. She did not know what she would do if anything happened. She took special care to hide her house keys. Every night, she hid them at a different place. She also had an alarm fixed so that she could use it in case of emergency. So, this is the paragraph given in front of us. Now, one more important aspect that all of us have to keep in mind is that when they ask you questions, you should not interpret something that is not directly given in the paragraph. Whatever solution, whatever options are given in front of you, you have to choose only that option which is opt for the paragraph that is given, which is the right option with regards to the paragraph that you have read just now, right? So why Sunita's happiness did not last long? This is the question. Because she was lonely? Have they mentioned of anything about that sort? No. Because she did not find herself safe in the house? Okay, this may be the answer, but let us look at other options also. Because of rumors, because her brother did not come home to stay with her. That was at a later stage, right? Her happiness was short-lived earlier itself. Why? Because of rumors. See here, her happiness was short-lived. Why? Her maidservant began to bring home rumors of thefts. So why did her happiness not last long? Because of rumors. Okay. The next question now. Why did Sunita want her brother to come? Because she loved him too much? Because she was lonely and her servant had frightened her? Okay, this is the option that might be the correct answer, but let us keep on looking at other options also. Because she wanted to help in studies? No, this is outrightly not the right answer, so we can cancel it out. She was advised to call her brother by the maid servant. Have they said of anything that sort in the paragraph given above? No. So the correct answer for this question is because she was lonely and her servant had frightened her. That is the right option to choose. Sunita hid her keys in a different place every night because she did not want to lose them. No, this is not given in the paragraph. She was advised by her brother to do so. Have they mentioned of anything of that sort in the paragraph? No, there is nothing of that sort mentioned in the paragraph. She did not want thieves to know. Okay, this is some kind of interpretation that we can make with regards to the paragraph that is given, right? But let us also look at the next option. She had no wardrobe or cupboard in her house where keys were kept. No. So this is also not the right option. The right option for this is option C. That is the correct answer. She did not want thieves to know. Now, let us go to the next section, English section, the last section in this video. The recently elected mayor who advocated holistic development of city has announced dash schemes entailing huge budgetary dash. Now you have to replace the empty spaces with these words and then find out which suits the sentence the most. See here, along with an understanding of English, you have to give some reasons. Your reasoning should be right here. See here, the holistic development has been announced. Is it modest schemes? If modest schemes were announced, does it require huge budgetary expenditure? No. Average schemes will require average expenditure, right? So the first option is not the right option. Strenuous schemes, disseminations, that is huge budgetary dissemination. Difficult schemes, huge budgetary dissemination, no. This might not be the right answer. You may not have idea about whether this is the right option or not. So let us keep it as it is for a while. Mediocre schemes entailing huge budgetary allotments. Once again, is this the right option? Just like option A, this cannot be the right one, correct? If you are announcing mediocre schemes, that is below average schemes, will your allocations be huge? Will your monetary allocations be huge? Obviously, that is also not the right option. So mediocre schemes entailing huge budgetary allotments is also the wrong option. Next one. Let us look at the next one now. The city mayor has announced ambitious schemes entailing huge budgetary allocations. Does this fit the gap in the right way? Yes. So the correct option for this question is ambitious schemes entailing huge budgetary allocations. I hope you have answered this the right way. Let's go to the next question now. Which part, A, B, C, or D, of the below sentence contains an error? There is no such thing. This is option A. Do you find any mistake there? Obviously, no. As free meal these days, option B. Let us see whether there is a mistake or not. You must find a job, option C. Once again, there is no mistake there, right? Earn money and take care of your needs. This is also given directly. There's no mistake there. Here, the answer should be, or the sentence should be, as a meal free, as a free meal these days. What is missing here? The word or the alphabet A, right? Vowel is missing. As a free meal these days. So which is that sentence which contains an error? Option B contains an error. Okay. Straightforward question. Which of the following is an antonym? They have directly given here. Opposite in meaning to altruistic. The answer here is selfish. Okay. Let's go to the next question now. I would dash like to go with you. So if you take this dash outside, I would like to go with you. Obviously, you may feel this is the right one, but there is a dash and there are options. So not, K-N-O-T, right? Is that the right answer? No. N-A-U-G-H-T, not. Is that the right answer? No. Obviously, option B is the right answer here, right? I would not like to go with you is the correct statement. The last question in this case, antonym of ad lib. Antonym of ad lib, that is opposite of ad lib is. The last question in this video, antonym of ad lib. So ad lib is nothing but unplanned. You are not prepared in advance. You have not prepared in advance. In this case, so antonym means opposite. If ad lib is you haven't prepared, deliberate means you have planned it, right? You have prepared for it. So option C is the correct answer here. So thank you so much, students, for listening to me once again. I hope you have understood the questions that have been solved in this particular video. Once again, let's meet in the next video. Thank you.